as you can see, there's a little bit of a change, or you might be able to see immediately. Just a quick little update on what I've managed to do so far, in between other things with these jump packs. Let's zoom in a bit. Originally, I was thinking of keeping a few of the teeth on there, just a few of them. Some of them are made to look like they were cut away. But I didn't really like the look of it. The teeth really bugged me. I didn't want them on there really, you know. It just spoiled the design of them, I think, having these little teeth sticking up. Well, more for what I'm trying to do with them, where they're, you know, these loyalists and trying to get rid of the spiky bits, what they can off their armour. So I decided just to go in there with the Dremel tool and file away and do what I can to get rid of them. So let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. That's a bit better actually. Let's get that one out of the way. It's more focused there. That's more like it. Yeah. So I've done that on all of these. This one was the one which had lots and lots of teeth. The commanders, you know, the squad leaders one. And you can see in there there's a lot of that thick detail where the teeth were. So originally I did start going off with that thin grinding tool on the old, what's the name, engraver's tool here, and trying to go in there, but it was a bit too dodgy, a bit too thick to get in that gap properly to find enough. So I used a bit needle file, diamond needle files, what I could to try and smooth off the inside there. But then as I came to the other ones, I thought there's not much point, because it will bugger up the detail too much on the what you call it, spinny bits. It's going out of my head what it's called now. The little veins of the turbine. So I've just concentrated on the tops of these, and some of them I've cut into it to reduce some of the thick detail in there. But just for simplicity's sake, I'll end up just painting it black, so it won't look too bad anyway. Well, I think it looks better like that. It would have been good if they had an option, you know, for spikes or not. So yeah, so I've gone around doing that on all of those. You can see another one. Yeah, it's pretty much all the same. Yeah, it's a bit more. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Sunshine. Yeah, sunny this week. It's a bit rare. So yeah, I've gone around that and done that, and I think it just makes them look better, really, like a proper jump pack. So that was that, and then on some of these, I've let's get these out of the way. Oh, that's the other thing. Metal washers are super glued into the bottom of these. I might put some milliput in there, just get a bit of extra weight, but it makes them a bit better. See, poke, go all over where it can. I push too much. On the first one I did, that's just bits of tabs, metal tabs. So that's what I've done there. Oh yeah. So for the metal, well not metal, but the what's the name? World Eater style, pre-Heresy style studs I'd shown previously. I'll get the book in a second. And I've filed them out to make them into triangular sort of points, just to change them up a bit. You can see that there. Bing. Probing the probe. I did, I think I mentioned about cutting away some of those sort of Batman-esque bits off the braces, off the wrists there, on some of them, I think on that side. Just to change it up really, you know, instead of just make like the stock thing that you get. So, onto the one that you'd seen before, right. Yep, so here's the metal studs that what will be metal studs when they're painted, but the plastic card studs out of that sort of Toblerone strip I made. If I can get that focus, get that out of the way. Yeah. So I had to cut these very carefully. Let's zoom in a bit more. There we are. once they were chopped out carefully, I used a bit of blue tack, like it rolled out, and sort of cut it so that it won't fly away. Obviously it's hard to keep them even, the cuts, so we might end up chopping off a bit too much. Just go back in there once they're glued in, just put a bit of glue on like a plastic lid of a tub, blob of glue, and then just, you know, just dot your with tweezers, dot them in the glue and then glue them on. But you need to go back in with a fire like this. Focus. Yeah. Just go back in and clean them up, square them off. Yeah, so you can. I'll try and match them up to the outline I'd seen in the book, which I'll just grab. A sec. So yeah, as you can see, might zoom in a bit. Okay, no, leave it. With the mini there, I tried to, on those first two lower ones, match the position on these ones here. Starting off with those two, and then that top one. So I did that there and that there, then turned it around. And then did the other two on the other side, and then did the ones in between there, these two. It's hard to hold this book up. I can put it down. Yeah. There we are. Yeah. Start with those two first, then the top one, then the other two, 1, 2. And then these two, and then also those two. And I kept them at an angle, not square on. Otherwise it'd been too much like a bit boring, having them all sort of right way up, like squares. It looks much more interesting, rotated and like that. I was about to put one in the middle, but I think it looked too much like a dice, and doesn't actually match up to the illustration either. So it's kind of funny how it just, I think, matches up fairly well to that. So yeah, let's get this bloody thing out of the way. Right. Yeah. So I think, yeah, on some of the others I've done something to the spikes. Some of them I've just left as they are, like on the melter gun guy. I think some of them might have fired away detail. I'm not sure if this one had detail on these. No, these were just ordinary. Some of them I did leave, like this guy. I left those sort of. Don't know that guy. This guy. Yeah, Batman sort of spiky bits on there. But I think, yeah. So all I have to do now, although it was all I have to do now, was just to put some basing on them, and maybe another later date I'll put some milliput in there. I started making another guy because I had some other bits I was using on something else, but I thought I'd make one more guy because I really like the, because I haven't used these before, the resin legs and the jump pack. They're kind of interesting. I was going to get rid of some of this detail in here as well, just drum that out, make it a bit different. So yeah, so that's it. That's what I've got so far on those guys. Obviously, because I'm the start of my commission service, so I've been doing that and trying to work on my logo, so that's held me up too much. Okay, guys, let me know what you think about that with the studs, and yep, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Comment and subscribe, and if you like it and all that kind of stuff and gubbins. Right, bye bye.